Hi, Sherry here with some simple exercises you can do to help with your cognitive ability. Cognitive meaning your brain health, right? So whether you have experienced a stroke or maybe have a little bit of dementia or just forgetfulness, it's always good to keep practicing things that help your brain. So you probably have done things like math problems, maybe some Sudoku online or some of those crossword puzzles. All of those are really good for your brain, but guess what? Findings are showing that if you do exercise, that also helps with your brain. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to do simple movements with our hands and our arms, and we're going to coordinate that with our brain and even with our voice. There's a concept called neuroplasticity, which means new neural pathways can be formed even if they were damaged by rerouting those nerves to different places and different paths in your brain. And that's what we do when we do these kind of movements. We're going to improve your memory, your coordination, and we're going to make it a little bit challenging. So guess what? Get ready. Basically, we're going to be doing movements in a certain pattern. And that's really important because the more you practice, the more you're going to be challenging your brain and the smarter you're going to be and the memory will improve automatically. So when we do physical movements and we remember things with physical movements, we actually help our brain. So are you ready? Hi, this is Sherry with some movements for your brain health. Basically, we're going to be doing some physical movements that activates our brain and makes our brain and our body connect. And I know a lot of you do a lot of word games or a lot of math problems, but guess what? When you do physical movements, it also strengthens and improves your brain health. So this is all for your improved cognitive ability. So I always warn you that if something is not working right today, don't worry about it, okay? Come back another day or just imagine in your mind that your body is doing these motions. So what I thought we would do today is the Macarena. The Macarena was a fun dance, I'm thinking maybe back in the 80s or so when people were having these weddings and doing the Macarena dance with everybody on the floor. But the cool thing about the Macarena is that it is a pattern. It moves your body in different directions and different patterns. It's good for your memory, good for your physical ability, and also it's super fun, okay? So we're gonna take it slow, and if anybody has ever done the Macarena, and if you've done the Macarena before, you'll know that it's kind of a fast dance. So we'll speed it up once you get the pattern, okay? So this is what it looks like. We take one arm out, I'm gonna call this arm, and the other arm, right? So it's arm, arm. We flip it up, palm, palm, good. And then we cross over the shoulder, shoulder, good, shoulder. Then we touch one ear. We take the hand like this, like we're listening, ear, and the other one goes ear, good. And then we cross the belly, we go belly, and we go belly, good. And then we go hip and hip. And then we do a wiggle and a wiggle and a wiggle and a clap. Oh, you're sitting going, Sherry, there's no way I'm gonna be getting that. I bet you will. By the end of this little video, you're gonna be doing the Macarena with me, okay? So we're gonna start first. Where do we start again? Yes, with the arm. So it goes arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder. The ear, remember like you're listening, ear, ear. Cross over your belly, 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 hip, hip, wiggle, 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 and clap. Good work. Did I think I heard you say you want to do it one more time for good measure? I think so. Let's give it a go. Here we go. Arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 and clap. I think you got it. Do you think you want to go a little faster? I think so. The faster we go in these movements is a little bit more challenging for the brain, okay? So if you're gonna find out that you're like losing track or you can't keep up with me, don't worry about it. Again, the more you practice, the better you're gonna get with this. Here we go. Arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 and clap. Okay, one more that speed. Okay, then we're gonna go faster. Here we go. Arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 and clap. All right, you got it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna prepare you for being able to do the true Macarena on the dance floor, because you gotta do it faster, okay? We're gonna try it a couple times. You can do it. Here we go. Arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 and clap. Go. Arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 and clap. Last one. Arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle and wiggle and wiggle and clap. Good job, good job. Now, I'm gonna throw this in as a bonus, okay? And what it is gonna be doing the Macarena backwards. Do you think we can do it? I think we can. How do we end it? You remember? We ended it with a clap, right? Then we ended it with 3 wiggles. Wiggle, 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 right? And then we had the hip and the hip, the belly and the belly, the ear, the shoulder, the shoulder. Good. The palm, the arm, and the arm. And we're back to the center. Oh, you're saying like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get that. It took me some time too, okay? And I'm a yoga teacher and I do this a lot. So if you haven't been doing this for a while, don't worry about it. We are just playing and we're just practicing. Okay, so how did we end the Macarena? You got it, with the clap. There's 3 wiggles, so it goes wiggle, 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 good. And then we have the hip and the hip, good. The belly and the belly, good. The ear and the ear, the shoulder and the shoulder, good. The palm and the palm, and the arm and the arm. And we start from the beginning. Good work. What do you feel like? You say you want to do it 1 more cycle. I think we should too. I'm saying 2 more cycles. Are we ready? Here we go. Arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, and 3 wiggles, wiggle, wiggle, and a clap. And again, arm, arm, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, and wiggle, 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 and clap. Very good. Well, I hope you had fun with that, and now you'll be prepared, especially if you practice a little bit more, to go out on that dance floor and really have some fun with the Macarena. And there's going to be a warm-up on this one, you guys. So this is where you just get to laugh and have fun. And if you screw up, then you really laugh, okay? All right, we're going to crank it. Yeah, move. The party's just beginning. Here we go.
When I dance, they call me Macarena, and the boys, they think it's very plain. They all want me, they can't have me, so they all come and dance beside me. Move with me, chant with me, and if you
Just getting warmed up, you guys. Here, start. Yeah, I know, screwed up. I know. Okay, that's the warm-up. This is the real thing. Hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 clap. Again.
Now don't you worry about my boyfriend, the boy whose name's
I'm watching you, Norma.
I don't want him, couldn't stand him, he was no good, so I...
Get ready, we're gonna stay on the next round.
He was out of town, and his 2 friends were so...
And stand. Hand, palm, palm, shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, to the window. I screwed up. Don't watch me. To the gong. Belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, 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 clap. Shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, clap. Again, one more time.
Macarena.
Ooh, we can do it. Keep it going, Larry. Wiggle, wiggle, clap. Keep it going. You're not on camera, don't worry.
Macarena, Macarena.
Now to the gong. Shoulder, shoulder, ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Clap, two more. Ear, ear, belly, belly, hip, hip, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Clap, last one. All right, Stephanie. Wiggle, 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 clap, and we're done. She's laughing at us. No, no more, no more. We're done.
Come join me, dance with me.
We've never done that many, you guys. How's it feel? Woo! Embarrassing? I think it's kind of sweaty, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take our hand like that. 85 for that heart rate. Whew. I think we need both. All right, we all good, you guys?
We have the vapors, all of us.
Yeah, we all have the vapors. Oh, the